You know what I always find funny, right?
Americans? Oh, he's gone. That's awesome.
People think Pete is this person who just doesn't tolerate anything, but he must be. Oh my fucking God, we're kind of a fucking country.
I'm in love with that. I don't know how that worked, but John, you need to record that and put that into everything we ever do. That was amazing. That was my favorite thing ever. John.
All I know is they cut out.
John, ready? Three, ready? Three. Do it. 3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
People think Pete is this person who just doesn't tolerate anything, but he must be after. Oh my fucking God, what a kind of a fucking country.
Just won't go.
You silly,
just won't go.
ignorant, silly little bastard.
Man, what's up?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, we are the Two-Sided Pod. I am my boy Pete, and this is John L. Peacock. Welcome to the party. It's only going to get worse from here.
Hey, everybody.
All right, I'm going back to the YouTubes. Yeah, no, so I was like, I forgot I was doing the whole thing. We got to do, we have people coming up. Turns out it's broken. Everything's broken.
It's all right. My pictures won't stop going really slowly and poorly.
All right, remember we said about that whole technological thing and not happening? We lied.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm in.
Yeah,
all right, John, if your picture stopped, I'm in the YouTube live. We are here. Holy shit, my friend. All right, and okay. I'm good. Folks, we are the
Awesome.
Two-Sided Pod. We're here every Tuesday, 8 p.m. Pacific, 11 p.m. Eastern. That's 4 a.m. Greenwich Mean, which is sandwich time on Wednesdays if you're across the pond. If you can't catch us live here on the YouTubes or on the stereo streets, you can catch us on the Spotify, the Apple Pod, the Amazon Music, the Patreon, Instagram. We're now on TikTok. Oh, shit. Tell your friends, tell your foes, tell your parole officer. We're on the motherfucking TikToks. Ain't that right, John?
Yeah, weird, right? Yeah.
No, John, it's not weird. It's just like the old gypsy woman said. It's all coming to fruition.
Bunk.
Oh, like you don't read tea leaves in your day-to-day. Whatever, bro. All right, I'm going to pop some packets, and I'm going to let you worry about your life goals.
Merry Christmas. Happy holidays, you morose motherfuckers. That's what I'm talking about.
Tis the season.
See?
Tis the season, John. This is where it's time to decorate your house, decorate your soul. I hung tinsel on my liver. Doesn't know it yet. All right.
Especially this season, seems to have a massive hard-on over Taylor Swift because obviously she's with Travis Kelce. How amazing is it that the Packers gave the Chiefs their first defeat with Taylor Swift in attendance? I don't know, just personally, I'm welling up. I might masturbate over this.
I like where your head's at, my friend. Because all I can think of, like, Travis Kelce's not getting anal tonight. You fucking lost the spread. You know she fucking put money on that game. You are fucked, Travis. Travis? Let's just go ahead. Like, it's okay when you say his full name. Like, oh, it's Travis Kelce. Like, okay. Tell me one person you met in fucking middle school or junior high named Travis that was okay in life. They all fucking eat paste or fucking smell like scabs or some shit. They're all weird. Fuck Travises of the world. I'm gonna stand by that one.
All right. We lost a couple of our audience, but that's okay. We gained more. We gained the people who agree with you.
Fuck those guys. Those are Travis lovers. We don't need them in our house, John. Not in this house. Not today, baby. Fuck your couch. Fuck your couch. I'm saying you can put a fucking good dubstep or a jungle beat or anything. I'm in, baby. I am in. Folks, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, anyone who's live in the stereo streets, don't be afraid to hit the link above our heads. Take you right to the YouTube, where there's in addition to being able to leave voicemail messages, you can leave active chats, type things here, and people will respond in kind. I can't promise spelling is going to be a thing that we adhere to. I can't promise that no, actually, I'm going to make no promises about anything ever. I think that's best. All right, I'm going to pop a few more, and then real quick, these last three, and then we'll jump in.
Mr. John, Mr. Pete. It's Tuesday. Oh, it's 8 o'clock. No, it's fucking not 8 o'clock. Motherfucker.
Hi. Sammy, good morning.
Muse. You saw Travis over there in the corner by himself, just pouting.
Thank you, Anthony.
No support, no nothing. He just. I think he was gonna cry, dude. I really do. That was crazy.
Go cry on the tour bus.
Yeah, I did lose a few dollars on that one. I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure that most every Taylor Swift fan, what is it, the Swifties? I'm pretty sure they all have Travis Kelce jerseys by now. His shit shot up like 600% in a week. 600%? I was like, what?
Dude.
No, he's still not number one. He was for a few days.
Yeah, but you wait. I'm saying when the inevitable happens and they break each other's hearts and she has another great album, he's going to get death threats and that shit is going to plummet, bro.
A couple of things with your attempt at the assassination of the name Travis.
What?
Travis, yeah, the drummer of Blink-182.
Boo!
Number two, Travis Kelce, he had a bit of a problematic time even getting into the NFL. So for that reason, I'm going to defend him.
Yeah, you would. You
He's
would.
quite a good guy.
You
It's
would.
just annoying. Let's be honest. It's one of those things where if you are a Taylor Swift fan, I bet you never knew about the NFL. If you're an NFL fan, I bet you didn't know about Taylor Swift. And then the two worlds collide.
Right.
And I'm thinking, do I want to drink rat poison? I'm not sure.
Do you ever feel like a plastic bag floating in the wind? I'm just saying, because Muse, I came in like a wrecking ball, baby. I know that's not Taylor, but that's my fucking anthem. I will let you know.
Yeah.
Coming hot, wrecking ball style. No. I was gonna let it all slide. Like, oh, you're defending the fucking less fortunate, the Travises of the world. I'm gonna let that slide. You're a good person. Stand up for the less fortunate. Fucking Travis named people. No. Sorry. You put yourself in a corner, motherfucker. He had such a hard time getting into the NFL. Look at his haircut. Look at the fucking mustache when he's courting Taylor Swift. Come on, man. How dare you? That's like a fucking Highway Patrol 1970s porn stash. Like, really? That's gonna be that's your takeaway. All right, fair enough. You don't deserve. I throw a flag on that play. Fuck no. That's fucking loss of downs, and you're going back 15 yards.
Pete, look what you did. There's 2 more packets of pop, so pop them and let's move on.
All right, quick. I'm not even going to respond. I'm just going to yell.
Well, if it isn't the two-sided motherfucking pod with my man Pete and John L. Peacock. It is a motherfucking Tuesday, isn't it? What's
It
goody?
is. All day. Let's get it. Get it.
I think I can speak on behalf of the last rant there about NFL, Taylor Swift, both of that. Yes, I know about it all. Pete knows about it all. Yes, we're in tune with what's in all.
Swifties at heart, baby. We're like plastic bags floating in the wind. All right, John, quick before anyone comes in.
Hey, do a shot. There you go. All
right, cheers, my friend.
Cheers, everybody. Well, howdy.
Doesn't get any better. Doesn't get any better, but it's a soothing sound. It's like the screams of my hostages in the basement when I go to sleep at night. It becomes a normal thing you fall asleep to. It's nice. I like it, John. You're doing good.
I'm John L. Peacock out in Brooklyn, New York.
I'm my boy Pete in Southern California.
And you're listening to Two Sided, a live recorded podcast where each week I challenge Pete with a bit of the two sides of life, the serious and the fun.
Yeah, John, the you and the me, the no and the yes, the ebb and the flow, the push and the pull, the give and the take, the yin and the yang, the biscuits and the jelly, the ab and the Costello, the pad and the tie, the gas and the shark. Don't push too hard. You're going to find out. I don't know.
Hey, as we always do, and since it sounds like you're in rare form, my boy Pete, let's start with a check-in. My boy Pete, how you feeling? And rhyme what you can.
Here's the deal. If you can find rhyming words, you could do us a good solid by saying those along with your emotions of your day-to-day existence. And go. Well, John, let me tell you this. I feel excited. However, my thought for the future tends to be unrequited. I can't say that I'm undecided because I know this is what's going to be uniting us. Nope, that's not it. John, I feel like I'm potential energy. I'm the rock at the top of the hill. I'm ready. Like we had a fucking great production meeting. I have notes written down. I feel like you're better. I feel like I'm better. I feel like, John, we are at the cusp of greatness or at the beginning of a brand new failure. And I cannot wait to see which happens.
Well, speaking of not being able to see what happens and not being able to wait, let's just jump right into our first lightning round.
Lightning round. It's time to get down. Oh, yeah. What's up, John L. Peacock? How you doing, man? How you doing, my boy Pete?
All right, lightning round guy. How you doing, buddy?
I'm good, John.
Oh, good. Okay. Yeah, my boy Pete, he asked you a question as well.
Oh no, I was actually looking at the different things and stuff, and no, I'm good.
All right, my boy Pete, seems like you're a little distracted. I'm gonna talk to John, man. What's up, buddy? How's it going? You had a good meeting, yeah?
Yeah, had a great meeting. Talked about you a little bit. All glowing things, lightning round guy, glowing things.
I like that, man. Last time I had something that glowed, I was actually in Chernobyl, and I was doing some freebasing, and they said, you shouldn't put that in your mouth. And I said, how about my nose? And anyway, long story short.
That was a short story. So anyway, what have you been up to? What have you been up to lately? Because Chernobyl, I know that was you've told that story many times, but what's been going on this week for you?
Oh, I was on a little sabbatical. I had a sciatica, and it led me to my sabbatical. My back and my neck were all fucked, but I should be good soon.
That's great to hear. Where'd you go for the sabbatical?
Oh, the vault of the mind.
You didn't really go on a sabbatical, did you?
No, man. No, I had some really good glitter paint. It was pretty good.
That's hey. As long as we stick to our old habits, right? That's all that really matters.
Right? All right, man. Well, hey, y'all have a good one. I'm gonna get back at it, and y'all let me know if you need me, okay?
I will definitely. Bye. That guy, right?
Crazy. Looked like a llama to me, John. And you think I didn't take notes during our meeting? Shame on you.
We'll work on that. I have an idea.
Hey,
I'm clocking that one away for later.
Fucking put that in the table. We're gonna do that back and throw it at the wall, see if it sticks later on. My man.
Well, anyone knows that the first lightning round of the episode is always a standard Q&A. That's right, Pete. We haven't even done it. My boy Pete, are you ready for the questions?
I don't know how I could be any more ready, John. I'll be honest. I think I've become as ready as one can become.
All right, my boy Pete, first question. When is the last time you told a lie?
What time is it?
8:23 Pacific, 11:23 Eastern.
About 60 seconds ago.
Huh. Interesting. What was it?
John, it's not anything you need to worry about.
Okay.
I feel like my MO is just to make you believe anything that I say, and it's kind of going from there, right?
Well, next question, my boy Pete. Did you ever lie to get ahead in life, like with a job or a romantic possibility, etc.?
Wait, say that one more time.
Have you ever lied to get ahead in life, like with a job or a romantic possibility or whatever?
Okay. I'm going to take umbrage with your questioning, number one, because I don't know about you, what kind of fucking planet you come from. The only reason to lie is to get an advantage. That is why you lie. So if you say, for a job or a fucking relationship, like, you mean to get an advantage, or do you want a specific example of a job or relationship? Because yes, all of them are for getting ahead in life. It's in what capacity do you want to know about?
Well, give us one of your favorite specifics and be honest with us.
Oh, baby, I love you. I swear I do. I told you that bitch was out to get you. Man, we're the only ones we can trust. Shit like that. Nah, man. Nah, man. No. That's bad. No, I have, for note, I have in the last 5-10 years, no, probably not 10. In the last like 5-6 years, 7 years, I do not lie anymore. Like I will be honest, even if it fucks me in relationships or whatever. I'm just too fucking. I got no time for lying. I got no time. And people are like, you're mean. Like, I'm just honest. I can't. When you say like, oh, what do you think about my whole look? I unbuttoned this shirt just for the show. I was like, yeah, no, man, it's fucking stupid. Like, are you being mean? No, bud, I'm being honest.
I dig that, my repeat. It's actually a big reason why I like New York over LA, and I can see why people would be a little taken aback from that kind of straightforwardness and not fakeness that New Yorkers tend towards, and I found many in LA, not all, many in LA, they're overly polite and they will lie to your face just to be polite.
Right. No, I don't have time for it. I don't have time for it. Hey, fuck you! I'm walking here. That is the attitude I have in life. I was just like, whoa, fucking A. Are you mad? No, man. No, I'm not mad. You just sweared at me. I swore around you. I'm not mad.
All right, next question. Let's move on. My Pete, who is the best liar you have ever met?
Yikes, man. I don't want to blow up any spots, but I happen to know a washer dryer repairman in the middle of the United States who is quite adept. However, I would have to say, no, actually, I would say my old college roommate literally could like you could watch whatever I was viewing it happen. He's like, no, it didn't happen. And then after like 3 times, I'm like, no, dude, like you start second guessing yourself. Like maybe he's right. Like, no, I fucking saw it. I saw what happened. I was there. No, you didn't. You're mistaken. All right, well, maybe. That's my boy right there.
That's right on. Final question, my repeat on the contrast. Who is the worst compulsive liar you have met or of whom you know? So you don't have to have met this person. Who's the worst compulsive liar you've either met or know of?
Oh, see, I feel like you go political on that because everyone knows it's a fucking the orange demagogue who just is constantly. But it's like,
well, let's go with who you know. Let's go personal.
Yeah, I want something personal. I want to put a name. I want to fucking blow people up. I want people to not be able to go to work tomorrow, or I want to be found out and not be able to go to work tomorrow. I feel like jobs need to end in the next 4 hours. I think of the worst liars, because good liars are good liars. Like they lie all the time, but they're good liars. The lies they tell are either not found out or they help the story go along.
Right.
You don't catch them in lies, and there's not a constant like, wait, what the fuck? I would have to say my friend's daughter, who's 4. She's the worst liar. She lies all the time. No, I can't even say that. I'm trying to think of a person, but all my friends are really good liars. Like they're super good. I didn't think you were a liar, but then you've lied like 3 times. Like, I don't lie. No, when you do, it's not expected because you say you don't lie. Like, you're a fucking liar. So that could be, you could be the one because no one sees you coming. You're a fucking liar. You're like, no, only like 2% of the time. Those fucking 2% are the biggest lies ever. Final answer, John L. Peacock.
I never cheat and I rarely bluff. Hey, you didn't have anything. I said rarely. Come on.
Hold on. He's bluffing and cheating all at the same time. You son of a bitch.
Well, right on. Hey, we got a couple puppets to punch, and then let's get into our first segment.
Yeah, the pulpit his packets. Conte.
Pete, you forgot the pat and the fill. My crotch.
The pat, the fill. That's a good one. Kneel down, bob on it. Good to see you, Cuddy. Always a pleasure, my friend.
Okay, so fear of being like cancelled or blocked or anything, but the way you said who's the best liar you ever came across, why didn't anybody say politicians? Why didn't anybody say the church? Why didn't anybody say your friend at kindergarten or like preschool or whatever? Just people lie. It's very sad, but it's true.
Yeah, that's a good one. You started out with like, oh, I don't want to get canceled or shut down. It's like, no, motherfucker, I'm canceling and blocking you for that comment. How dare you? Number 1, I'm offended. Number 2, no thank you. But seriously, the church, that's a good one. Those fuckers are lying about everything.
Okay, you said compulsive liar. Again, like I said, politicians, church, like preschool, maybe your parents. I don't know. It's just a smorgasbord of lies.
That's a good one. Parents are fucking liars, man. Parents are good liars. Like they lie all the time. Oh, it's for the benefit of the children. No. I don't know. I think religion, man. Religion, the opiate of the masses. I prefer an opioid of my own private usage myself. If I can get my hands on that, I don't need to go to church on Sundays. That's all I'm saying.
I think films like Liar Liar, just fucking A, because it's like, what would you do if you can't lie? And it's like, fuck, the truth's on you. Like, joke's on you. I don't tend to lie anyway. But at the same time, in a film like that, he's got to be kind of creative in his lie. And I think that's what's kind of good. So, I mean, there are ways around it. I think that's what it all boils down to.
The pen is blue. Exactly. Yeah, no, I feel like the other thing, as far as lying goes, John, I don't know if you've experienced this. I'm pretty okay. Like, if you have to lie at some point in your day-to-day life, and like, oh yeah, it just kind of comes and goes, and like, no big deal. When you're around your friends with kids, you're like, now your lies are you either don't lie at all, or you're very specific about your lie. Like it has to be a planned lie. And I feel like that is why kids are the worst. So basically, kids are the devil, and they cause me to lie. So
I always tell the truth, man, even when I lie.
exactly. I've never been wrong in my entire life except once, and that was when I thought I was wrong.
I take exception to the fact that me says everybody's a liar, and me and this group of blue monkeys that I'm sitting with, we'll take you off on that. Not everybody's lying. Isn't that right, boys? Fly, my pretties, fly!
We need more monkeys. We can't put any more monkeys out. That's all the monkeys in the barrel.
That's what I floaty blue fucking bubble. Damn it, Judy.
And that is where it starts.
Well, I believe this is where it starts, right here with this shot, my friend.
So, my friend gave me a bottle of rum. That's from the British Navy. It's Pusser's rum. Fucking pusser. Don't be such a pusser. Drink your rum.
Cheers.
Cheers, mate. Bing, bing, bing.
Cheers, everybody. You're welcome for listening.
Hijo.
Because we're gonna talk about George Santos.
All right, fair enough. I knew you can't stay away from politics. I would like one show with no political ramifications. I'm gonna put that out in the universe. It's like The Secret. If I just wish it into existence, it might come. I doubt it, but I fucking put it on the table.
Yeah, you keep going with that. Manifestation, man. Manifestation.
Manifest destiny.
That's right. Westwards to whack. No, okay. Have you ever interacted with a confidence person, commonly known as a con man, even if that person never used their profession to swindle you out of something you possess? I'm asking that to the audience. Yeah, so have I, obviously. Because if you're thinking to yourself, no, there is a very good possibility that you have, but the confidence person was simply great at their job.
Folks, what John L. Peacock is doing is he's welcoming you to the Two-Sided Podcast. You've been taken in and swindled, motherfuckers. Every Tuesday, 8 p.m. Pacific, 11 p.m. Eastern. That's 4 a.m. Greenwich Meanwich Sandwich times if you're across the pond. Getting your fucking ass hustled on Wednesdays.
Well, we're going to talk about one of that guild of thieves who was not so good at his job, but was somehow successful for longer than most assumed.
Right. I'm saying. I'm saying, John, it's so hard to keep up with you and the comments because, yes, he stayed much longer than he should have. But at the same time, the word pusser is never used enough. I feel like that's what the big takeaway is.
That's right. And end of segment. All right. We found our big takeaway. Pusser. Anyway, George Santos's job in the federal House of Representatives was in peril even before he was sworn in. On December 19th of 2022, 5 weeks after he was elected, the New York Times dropped a bombshell story detailing just a few of the many lies that we'd soon learn Santos had told.
Pretty good lies, man. Pretty good lies. But anyone who's a good liar knows you got to keep them close to the vest. You got to keep lies you can control. Like, that is one of the big things. Always control your lies.
And never write anything down. Never write anything down.
Damn straight. Never do a podcast.
Right.
Never be on video.
Right.
All plausible deniability, John.
We double it up. We're like, we're going to put on video. Might as well. No, we'll be able to get out of it. Sure. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
That's not me.
Hey,
That's
guys.
not me.
Hey, here's my mom's maiden name, you fucks. Let's try that. List of my fears and my class schedule. Fuck it.
So, according to that Times article, some of the first lies that he claimed jobs at Citigroup and Goldman Sachs, neither of which had records of his ever having worked there. He claimed he graduated from Baruch College in 2010. No record of him. Founded a not-for-profit called Friends of Pets United, and the IRS has no record of that. And reported $750,000 salary from a company with no clients. These are just from the article, and there's still more, but I just want to take a breath.
Seems legit. Thus far, everything's on the up and up, right? So tell me a job you got that you did not lie in your resume, right? Yeah, it may not be as fucking egregious as like, oh, I magna cum laude from Yale. Like, all right, fair enough. But you're like, oh, I know for a fact on your acting, any audition sheets, you're like, I can ride horses. Like, no, you can't. I can juggle. No, you can't. All these things you say you can do. No, you can't.
I have ridden a horse.
If you get picked for a show and a part, you're going to learn how to do this thing you said you know how to do.
Oh, yeah.
That is how that works. I know that. So he just fucking overstepped his bounds a little bit and went too far outside of the comfort zone of lying. Like if you said like, hey, man, maybe I didn't find a nonprofit, but I worked for a nonprofit. Maybe I didn't go to college, but I hung out with these guys at this one college.
Or making a fortune in real estate with no records to back that claim.
Yeah, John, that's the thing. It's America. It's a beautiful place we live in, John. You don't need records to say that you've done things as long as you have the proof that things have been done. Look at all this fucking beautiful wealth and the Botox and the Hermes clothes I'm wearing. Like, oh,
yeah.
Fake it till you make it, baby. I'm with it. You just overstep your bounds.
Well, that article also showed that a Brazilian court record showed that he was accused of stealing the checkbook of an elderly man when he was 19 and living in that country. So that's not one of his lies. That's the truth that he was trying to hide.
Right. Well, also, the Brazilian government said our waxes are some of the best. So I don't know if we can trust them, John. Little devil's advocate there. But I love the landing strip. It's great.
Right. So when he was elected as a representative in the wealthiest district in New York, which encompasses outer parts of Queens and into Long Island, the area where the fictional Great Gatsby lived, he finally got his comeuppance just earlier this week. And less than 1 year after the serial fabrications were revealed, because on December 1st, he was expelled from Congress.
Yeah, but you got to look. It sounds great on paper, John, but you got to look at how fucked up our system is. everything you said, yes, is true. This guy is an idiot liar who's not good at lying, who made it to the third round of being voted off. The first two didn't succeed. They're like, you know what? He might have something to fucking give us. Let's keep him around. What the fuck?
Yeah.
What? Are you serious? Yeah, you know what? Let's see what. Holy shit, our system is broken. First, you need me to pay cash bail, and now you're going to let this fuck stay in for 3 rounds? What the fuck?
Well, he became only the 6th member of Congress ever to be expelled. And the only one who was not either working with the Confederacy at some point or convicted of crimes directly relating to their job in Congress.
Well, we're putting the cart before the horse, John.
Yeah.
Because we're not done yet. Like, there will be a conviction at some point down the road. Like, that is going to happen for the embezzling, at least some white collar bullshit where he's going to get 2 years of probation, something. He's gonna get something.
Oh yeah.
So I feel like that was what they were trying to wait until charges were brought. And the third time they did it, they had the report from Congress. It was what report? What was the word I'm looking for?
It is the House Ethics Committee.
Ethics Committee. So they did a report saying, hey, they released all the shit. Like, this is all the stuff we found, and they're not charging him because it's not a crime. This is what we found in our body that he did. So like, oh, you can't be here because of the things you did, so we're expelling you. That has nothing to do with laws and federal regulations that are still going to have to be answered to now that he's gone. And the best thing, the best fucking thing, he's been fighting to stay in and doing all this shit. And when he's finally expelled, he's like, I don't even want to be in this place anyway.
Yeah.
And left, like, Jesus Christ.
He took his ball and he went home.
Look at him. He go cry in the car. Look at him.
Yeah, so he is facing federal charges: wire fraud, money laundering, theft of public funds, lying to Congress. He's pled not guilty to all of them. But you're right. So since that article came out, Congress looked into it, and we're going to look at some of the lies that have been spewed into the public eye, and that's what we're going to go with. So the big one that, according to Congress,
you know how much I love spewing lies to the public, so I'm pretty on board with everything you have to say coming up.
You're so straightforward and honest about that. We like it. We really like it.
100%.
He lied to his donors and allegedly used their money to purchase at Hermes and fans only.
Also Botox.
Oh, and Botox. Yeah.
But the whole thing, John, no, you should never embezzle. You should never do anything like that. But hear me out. If you're gonna fuck around, bro, tell me that's not the best fuck around to do. I went to Hermes, I got Botox, and I got fans only. Show me one other purchase that you could make more frivolously at this point when you have the power. Like, there's nothing. I took my staff on a hot air balloon. It could be fucking morale building. You're fine. Fans only, bro.
Luxury clothing and personal travel as well.
Yeah, no, exactly. You got to look good if you're going to get those fans only people to send your emails back. I know, John. I've been there.
He also got tens of thousands of dollars from unemployment insurance programs by lying, but haven't we all? Allegedly. He supposedly was involved in identity theft, staple for con men, and allegedly lied to Congress, staple for those in Congress. He even reimbursed himself for loans to his election campaign that he did not make.
Well, I mean, that's a given.
Right.
If you could pay yourself back for money you didn't loan, yeah, you definitely do that, John.
With interest, obviously.
Well, you got to. Because otherwise you're just you're a rube. You don't want to be a rube. I don't want to be taken advantage of. I want to hold my ground. So I will pay myself back with interest. Yeah, no, it makes sense.
Where he attended high school, college, working on Wall Street. No records of any of the places he allegedly was at. And the Security Exchange Commission has accused the company in Florida that he is tied to, Harbor City, of creating a Ponzi scheme, stealing over $17 million from investors.
I know what you're thinking. Like, it sounds bad up front, but remember, it's Florida, so it's kind of like old Wild West. So there's nothing that means anything over there. So it's pretty much like, you're good, bro.
All the money is in stacks with big dollar signs on it.
Yeah, and all the bombs have a big wick out the top, and they're round like a bowling ball. Yeah, 100%.
Right. Yeah. I think you can agree with me on this one. I personally feel the most harmful lies were that towards animals and those who have sworn to protect animals. He lied about founding an animal charity, and in doing so, swindled a disabled vet whose dog was dying.
Ooh, that one I can't fuck with. I support the war. I don't like the vets, but I love dogs. So if there's a dog that can go to war, I will support that.
Yeah.
That's why on the whole vet thing, I was like, I don't know if it's a big deal, but then it was like, you know what? There's a dog and a war involved. So yeah, I think he did wrong.
He also possibly ripped off an Amish dog breeder with a bad check, though that can't be verified because the Amish notoriously do not keep records that could be verified outside of their community.
If you help me with the old barn raising and the churning of the butter, I will give you 2 hounds. Nay, your checks are no good here, brother. All we want is thine muscle for the barn raising. I will gladly give you a daughter or 2. How about a check?
He was seemingly the first openly gay Republican non-incumbent elected to Congress. With his
how are you going to say that? How are you going to say that? Like, think about what you're saying. He is the first seemingly open. You can't seem to be open. You're either open or you're not. So seemingly to be open is not. You can't say someone has an affect in their voice and they wear fucking sweaters and cardigans and vests, so therefore they're open. No, John. No, we all have tried to judge people by their clothing. I think we're all very aware of that here. You don't get to. You get to fucking be open or not. If you're not, you're not.
Here's the rub. His campaign bio was speaking about his husband, who never existed. He doesn't have a husband, but his campaign bio as like pushing that message was, and my husband, blah, 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 and we've been together for so many years, and there's no husband. So that's the twist.
Okay, there's one of 2 things can happen now, right? In my mind. So you're either a crazy ex who like, oh, I fucking love this guy, and he won't give you the time of day. Like, no, we're married. Everything's fine. Restraining orders and all the shit, right? There's that. Or completely fabricated, 100%, and we catch him and it's like, all right, you gotta fuck this dude. What? Yep, get in there. Come on, bud. We'll vote for you if you do. Like all the sloppy things, you just fucking ball slapping good times for you ahead, and you get all of our votes. Call his bluff. But I feel like he's more of a weird psycho stalker killer where it's like, this is the Jim that got away.
All right. Well, okay. So yes, I think you're right, because he was married to a woman until 2019, and in 2014, 5 years before their divorce, he had on his Facebook invites to celebrate his quote engagement dinner with his boyfriend. But the boyfriend, who is real, the ex-boyfriend, obviously, who is real, said it never happened because he did not say yes to Santos's proposal. So that kind of did happen. Exactly what you're talking about.
It's like, oh my God. It's like fucking being in a fucking theater course in college. Like all the weird, fucked up drama. Like, man, I'm just here for a show and to get a fucking degree. I'm not here for this shit. But somehow you're involved. Like, what is happening? All right, yeah. I mean, I'm gonna go to the dinner. It's at fucking Outback. They have blooming onions, so free blooming onions. Yeah, I'm gonna show up. I'm not an asshole.
Right.
But,
Yeah.
but holy shit. All right. I hope your wife's not pissed that your boyfriend said no.
She got an invite, of course.
Can I get a +1? I hope they're serving salmon. Salmon's delicious, these things.
So, in response to questions arising from that little tidbit of the no husband, the thing with the boyfriend, Santos responded. And he said, quote, I am very much gay. I'm okay with my sexuality. People change. I'm one of those people who change. End quote.
See, the thing is, you can't bust balls because you got to support anyone's choice in their things. Like, great, yeah, everyone can change, everyone can do whatever. But as a habitual liar, the things you're saying are very suspect. Like, are you really, or is that a thing is that the agenda you're pushing now to try and get out of something else? Like, I just don't know.
Well, have you my, friends who've come out that they usually don't use the terminology of change. Many times it's more phrases like I've come to accept myself or that along those lines. I'm finally able to but not like, oh, I changed. I like the girls, now the guys.
Yeah, that's someone who hasn't figured out what they are yet. That's because I feel like you are not changing. You just are open to whatever. You're polyamorous. You're non-binary. You're whatever.
Self-actualizing.
That's cool, right? But you haven't found your right label, and so it's like, yeah, I'll fuck whatever. I'm pretty good. Desert Island. Found this palm tree. Big fan of the palm tree. Okay, so are you a palm aficionado or palmosexual or what do we? Now, you know what? It's a thing. I like all deciduous plants, ladies and dudes. That's flora, fauna, and mineral. If it's bigger than a bread box, I'll fuck it.
Flora, fauna, Fred, and Fanny.
Sign me up.
All right. Was his mother killed in because of 9/11? That's unclear. But was his grandmother killed in the Holocaust? Definitely not.
It is clear because his mom was not in New York during 9/11. We have that confirmation that she was not in New York on 9/11. It's one of those things where if you want to push someone on it, like I would love to hear the fucking push answer, but you're gonna get like, I said it was inspired by a true story, not based on a true story. I heard about what happened on 9/11 and I wrote Care Bears the movie. It was inspired Care Bears Shine by 9/11. I didn't say it was based on. There was no Care Bears there. That'd be crazy. Anyway, the whole fucking thing, man. Like people who want to be involved in tragedies, it's just so weird to me. But it's attention whores. It's the people who want to be recognized for something.
Oh, for sure.
That I was part of an event. I was at the thing. The 92 Democratic National Convention. I was in the room where it happened. I
am one of the Chicago 7.
Yeah, exactly. Baba Booey knows me by name. All these things, John. Untrue. It's nice to think about, but untrue.
I helped write the Port Huron statement. The original, not the compromised second draft.
Yeah. I'm the president of the Eastern Seaboard. No, I'm the whole Eastern Seaboard. What a view! What a lie.
Okay. He also claimed that his niece was kidnapped. The niece is real. The kidnapping is not.
The kidnapping was real. The niece is not. I know these guys who will kidnap anyone, anytime, anywhere, but I don't have any nieces or nephews. But if you know a kid, I know a guy.
Yeah, with nail
That's
polish.
the one I want to hang out with. That's a guy I want to party with. I don't know about you, John. Sounds like fucking pretty good night to me.
He does attend Catholic Mass occasionally, but it is unclear if he's actually Catholic. The Jewish claim he recanted, with him saying he never said he was Jewish, though there's evidence that he said he was Jewish. And what about
he once declared bankruptcy in a synagogue. He just screamed bankruptcy at the altar, and he thought that would count.
It's a declaration.
Nope. That's not how it works, bud.
Drag queen in Brazil. This is something that was floating around. He denies this one fervently, but this may actually be true.
Drag queen in Brazil. No,
Yeah.
you didn't tell what it was, so you got to say, you got to keep going.
There is
that he was, or that he married one.
That he was when 19, when he was living there and got that old man's checkbook and took all his money.
I'm with you, but come on, John. Here's the deal: who has not dressed like a woman at some point in their life? I'm just being honest.
No one in my circle.
I know that it's not a good because it's fucking actors that we know. So it's like, yeah, of course I was a woman.
Of course, yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course I know what pantyhose are. Fucking, I got a run of those motherfuckers this last week.
I put on my own mascara. Thank you very much.
Bro, I had, yeah, no, it's aggressive. It's stupid. So as far as like, you dress like a woman, there's a picture of someone. Pittance, whatever. Everyone's done that.
This is a fun one. Speaking of actors, he said he was a Broadway producer, and all the producers of that show are like, no involvement whatsoever. But this is the one he chose, Spider-Man, Turn Off the Dark. That's the one he said, yeah, I was a producer on that one.
I like his play, man. I like his play a lot because it was such a shit show.
Yeah.
That it was like, no one wants to admit they were on it. And he did. He was hoping that everyone's like, I don't know what you're talking about. Instead, people had to come up like, I also was a producer, and it was awful, and he was not there. I stood alone in my fucking horrible choices. Like, what? So he had nothing to do with your failure. Not a thing. It was my own doing, and I am an idiot.
Thank you, and good day.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, it sucks to be both of you. You guys are both fucking assholes.
Yeah, like, seriously injured several actors, got Julie Taymor of Lion King Broadway fired, and was a horrible flop. Lost too much money.
Right? Not my Spider-Man. I didn't vote for him. Shit.
So,
crazy. She will
come up with
shit up.
So what's next for his seat? Governor of New York, Kathy Hochul, has 10 days to call a special election.
Maybe Blagojevich can sell it.
Oh, there you go. Yeah,
deep cut for Chicago senators. All you Chicago senators out there, you know who I'm
Shout out.
What
up? And New York has 70 to 80 days from her proclamation. So in roughly 80 to 90 days, we're going to have a special election here in New York. Santos, who first refused to step down, then argued on the House floor with his fellow Republicans, and then quickly exited Washington after the vote, has already a new job. You know, some of the endeavors that are possible for Santos, a memoir book, because, you know, that could be trusted, or a reality TV show.
There we go.
Yep. But you know what he's doing right now?
Bro, 100%. I'm just saying, I would watch that motherfucker on any of the Housewives of Beverly Hills or Atlanta. And this motherfucker had Botox and shops at fashion icon places, like, yeah, of course I want you to have a boozy brunch and throw champagne on someone. Fuck yeah, I do. A&E is going to have a fucking banquet with you, my friend.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. But you know what he's doing right now? He already has a new job. Cameo.
That's not a job. We all have that job. For
For
the low price of $22, you too can have me call and yell at you for your birthday.
Here's
Christmas.
Here's his offer. 200. You can have him rag on your least favorite Congress member. Doesn't matter which party because he doesn't care. Or give con man advice, what he calls sage advice, at your niece's next birthday party. He'll blow you kisses, make cracks at his own Botox. He'll awkwardly quote Taylor Swift. In fact, he already has. Haters are going to hate because there's no such thing as a halfway criminal. He'll even send a text for $10. $10, Pete. We could do it right now. We could get a text sent to our favorite or least favorite person from George Santos right now.
That's some bullshit though. Like $10, I can't text back. I'd be like, "Hey George, what the fuck, man? What are you thinking, bro? Like you can't have a friendship with him. Like a text, and you just send a text for $10. Fuck that.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna start charging $10 for my texts.
Well, and you probably have to do the text. So literally, he just goes copy, paste, gone.
Right. Well, I'm just saying, John.
Well, he'll be your private dancer, it seems.
Yeah, ain't no such thing as halfway criminals, John.
And it seems that's all he's ever wanted out of life, to whore himself out with no scruples whatsoever to the highest bidder, or at least to the person with the money right in front of him, allegedly.
Allegedly.
And that's it. That's our guy.
Hey. I just I don't know, John. Sounds like a pretty okay dude to me. Like I don't want him representing my country or my district, but I would definitely party with him. Like tell me that pedigree and you run into him at a club and you would be like, "Hey, what's up? How's it going?" Like you are someone I want to fuck with. Oh, you just fucking tell blatant lies and run a fucking stupid tab? I'm in.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm in. You're an idiot. I'm in. Let's go get fucking blazers tonight. You know what I think? Camel hair jackets for all of us. You're buying. Let's go.
Yeah. You got all that money from that company with no clients, right? Come on.
Tell me.
Well, let's
I can't wait. I can't wait to get stupid money because when I do, everybody eats. Like everybody. Like it's gonna be Brewster's Millions. Like people I don't. Hey man, do you want? Here you go.
Yeah.
You can't give that. I can do it. 2 weeks later, we're fucking broke as a motherfucker. It's gonna be an awesome 2 weeks though, John.
Yeah. If we make it out.
Yeah, no, I highly recommend taking those 2 weeks off.
I'm sorry, I can't work. I gotta work. I'm sorry, my boy Pete. I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, I know you're thinking about the future, but if all goes according to plan, we're not going to have a future. So let's get to the bottom of this, John. Let's figure this shit out, buddy.
Hey, get ready, but let's do a quick shot.
Drink again? I guess we drink again. Oh, that seems like wasting booze. When I pour a shot and I spill it over the top, I'm like, that one's for the homies.
This one's for you, my boy Pete. This one's for you.
Cheers, my friend. I appreciate that. Pink, pink,
cheers.
pink.
Look out.
the back of this.
Ooh.
Puss up. The annoying thing is, you guys are so on top of my kind of crude, childish humor. You guys are actually like, you know, you're calling me out on my shit before I do my shit. It's like,
yeah, baby.
Pisses from. Yeah, you got me. Got good.
See, that's what I'm saying. John hates. Just so you know, John hates to argue with me because. Just so you know, John hates to argue with me because I preemptively strike 100% of the time. And he's like, just fucking let me finish what I'm thinking. I'm like, dude, I know what you're thinking. And I want to yell at you before you say it and just save us all a bunch of time. So can I yell at you about things and then you say yes or no to the things I yell? I am the worst. So preemptively striking on your... She said, pusser. Oh my God, I see you coming a mile away, bro. I can't wait to hang out with you in person. Bro, I'm letting you know, Christmas is going to be fucking fantastic.
Can I have the audience's attention real quick? Tune in. The Foxes Thursday evening are going to host the Thursday two-sided support group. So it'll be a fun time. We'll reminisce about the days when shit happened Tuesdays and Thursdays. It's going to start 8 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. That's 7 p.m. 10 p.m. Eastern. 3 a.m. Memers, screamers, sandwich time. I don't know if you guys have daylight savings time. I'm assuming you don't. I'm sorry. I apologize in advance. But the Thursday evening two-sided support group. Be there or be square.
Bro.
Back to your regular scheduled program.
I feel like this is like another intervention I went to where people are going to just sit around reading letters about how I hurt them. Here's what you did to me on fucking Thursdays, fucking 8 p.m. Pacific, 11 p.m. Eastern, Mountain Time, 7. You know what, guys? I got a life. It's not a good one. I'll be honest, it's not a good one. But hey, I'll fucking tune in. Sounds like a good show. John, what if we just tune into the show? It's in the hey man, what do you remember the time? Hey, remember the time when so stupid. John, how do you put up with me?
See, you say fans only, and I actually read this story recently, and I've just found it so funny, to the point where if he's using, like, taxpayers' money for stuff like that, hilarious. And then the other one is, let's see, fans only, or only friends? Let me know.
Okay. Can I tell you, I have it on my phone somewhere, and I don't use it at all. There's an app called Update Center. No, that's not it. Fuck. I'm gonna find it and tell you. Anyway, my sister and my Be Real. It's called Be Real. And so you get your friends or your family or your contacts, they send you a message, and the message is a picture of them. It's a selfie picture of, like, here's the camera looking at me, but it also takes a picture of the camera on the backside. So literally where you are, you don't get to fucking hide what you're doing, where you are. Like, this is me and that's where I am. What's up? And you get, it's fucking stupid. If you do it within like 30 minutes, I guess, of someone giving you a Be Real, you get extra points. I don't know what the points do, but every one of those points, I'm unsure. I don't know. But like, my sister came down and visited a few months ago and was like, oh, her daughter, Maddie, who was like, oh, Send it a thing. Hold on, I got to take a picture. And we're at my parents' house and we're working in my dad's office. And it's just like, why are you taking a picture of yourself? You look like shit. You look like hammered dog shit. What are you doing? What are you doing, bro? Stop it. And she's like, oh no, it's called be real. It's like, you're just real with your friends and family. I'm like, no one does that. Why would you do that? Don't ever do that. And she downloaded the phone, like, I will never do that. That sounds horrible. Everything I do is carefully scripted for Tuesdays, 8 p.m. Pacific, 11 p.m. Eastern. That's 4 a.m. Greenwich Sandwich time on Wednesday mornings. Ugh. Ain't that right, John? Oh, look. No, I got to figure out where the other apps are. Here we go. Okay. Oof.
Fire trucks are right on cue. It's like every Tuesday night. At 9:48, that's 8:48 Pacific time. 9, 10, 11:48 Eastern time. I'm not good at math. I'm not going any further. Sorry.
If we keep up this pace, we're going to beat the fire engines all the way to the scene of the accident. This is going to be great. Perfect, folks. Perfect.
That is like the most annoying thing when it comes to Hollywood. It's like it says based on a true story. And it's like, okay, to the unknown public, which is like pretty much 9.9%, you watch it and you take it for gospel. You're just like, oh, yeah. But because it says it's based on a true story, it's like, And that's the wiggle space to basically say, okay, let's just fuck the story up. And that's what I do.
Right? That's why I was so pissed about the Game of Thrones. Because based on the books, I was like, this is bullshit. George R. Martin would turn over in his grave if he was dead. That's what I said.
Let's go with fellas.
What's up, Randy? How you doing, man? Always good to hear from you. How you been?
Right on. Yeah, how you been? A quick thought. Do you know any movie or play or book that is not based on, but this is a true story, and they can claim it as that? I know of one.
Movie, player, book. Catcher in the Rye. Game of Thrones, Book of Ice and Fire.
Right.
Only the third one, John.
The rest are all based.
All based. That one was fucking real deal Holyfield. John, I'm gonna go on a limb and also say the Green Mile. Final answer, Green Mile. My name's John Coffee, spelled like the drink, but only tastes different. Nope, that's not how I taste or spell.
Nixon Frost is purely the transcripts of the interview.
Boo. Here's the deal, John.
Is this a room?
Boo. Boo. John, I don't know why everything that you do has to lead us back to politics, but I will let you know that Phoebe from Friends has never had Romney and Sarah's high school reunion since then has never had a worse movie other than Nixon Frost. You're welcome for listening.
There's another play. There's a deep cut.
Go ahead.
It was just turned into a movie, but it's a play. Is This a Room? Which is the FBI interrogating one of their own who was a turncoat who was working with Russia, and they finally caught her. But it's the transcripts, and at one point some random person comes in and says, "Is this a room?" and then leaves, and that's why it's called that.
Okay. The one that I was going to go with was "Are You My Mother?" where a bird goes to a bulldozer and says, "Are you my mother?" And it's a little bird trying to find out who its mother is.
I read that.
I thought that was based on it's based on a real life event. So I think we're both in the same boat, John. It's a little tugboat of maybes and should I haves, right? And maybe if we paddle fast enough, we'll reach shore. But at this point, I don't know, man. I'm unsure.
Well, speaking of unsure and paddling fast enough, that's going to lead us directly into our next lightning round.
Lightning round. It's time to get there. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah. Hold on. Woo, that's what I'm saying. No,
okay?
I'm doing real good. I'm doing real good.
Because your face is a little glittery.
I just had to say, Lightning Guy's here to play, baby. Also, I might be blurry because I'm just a llama smoking weed.
Lightning Guy, are you just reading things from the YouTube comments?
I like lamp. I like froze for you, but I liked it.
Do you know where you are, Lightning Round Guy?
It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. It was a war, baby. A tale of two halfway criminals.
Hey, the green room's over there. Can you get it set up for us? Thanks.
Yeah. I'm on it. You guys have a good show. I'll see you in the green room, baby. Whoa.
Woo! Bye. Oh. He's so good sometimes. He's so good.
Right. No, the whole thing is, I didn't know he was a llama. No, Anyway, John, what are the questions? What are we?
Oh, no questions this time. My boy Pete, this is one of your favorite segments and the audience's and mine. That's right. It's the Save Comedian. The Save Comedian. I give Pete a topic and a place where he has to be safe about it. He doesn't want to anger the audience while telling the jokes.
Right. No, it's basically my day-to-day life. I don't want to make anyone angry while I continue to try and anger everyone. Perfect. No, John, it couldn't be more or less clear.
Well, then it's just right.
Exactly. What the doctor ordered. 2 of these come in the morning.
All right, my boy Pete, we're going on the tour. We're going on the tour. We're going to have a great time. We're going to start in Alabama. And you know that weed legalization bit that worked so well in New York State, I think it's going to work down here in Alabama. Hey, all right, you're on.
Yeah. Wait, I'm talking about weed legalization in Alabama.
Yeah, you're on. Stop talking to me.
Oh, I thought we were going to be in Poughkeepsie.
No. Oh, it's illegal here, by the way. It's illegal here. Go.
But I thought there was a better name for the city we're in. We're in Mobile?
Mobile. I think that's Mobile, Alabama. Go.
Hey, folks. Good to see you. How you been? Oh, wow. Mobile, Alabama. Great to be here. Can't say I'm that shocked that not many people came out now that weed is legal. You know what I mean? Mobile Alabama turned into immobile Alabama. It's got that indica strain. Is this thing on? All right. Anyway, I was supposed to be in Sheboygan. Baba Booey. John?
All right. Okay, we're going to get into Sheboygan. We're going to make a really quick pit stop in Plano, Texas. And listen, that bit that you got of the rights over one's body for females, I think it's going to kill here. What they're saying. Oh, the other comics canceled. Oh, you're on. Go.
Wait, say that again? Wait, the people canceled and I'm doing what now?
You're talking the bit, the pro-abortion bit. Go. Just go.
Am I talking? This is the hands off my fucking.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. This is not the place to do. Folks, how y'all doing out there? Woo! All right. Glad to see y'all made a choice to be out here tonight. Everybody loves their choices, don't you? Can I get a woo for the choices in the audience? That's what I'm talking. This guy knows. Oh, somebody fucking getting the crown. My man. All right. Speaking of choices, how many of you... No, this is not going to go well. John.
What?
Make me a bird so I can fly far, far away from here. I just saw them. They were drinking a Crown Royal. I can't be here. It's going to get dangerous.
Oh, no, you did that little spell thing. We've been transported to Russia. I was going to have you do your rights for free press. That's all I could think of. Just do that one. They won't understand you anyway. Trust me, Moscow, they know nothing. Go on.
Okay. Holy shit. This is the weirdest fucking time machine bus I've ever been on. But hey, in Mother Russia, free press writes you. Am I right? Oh, this guy gets it, Boris. Yeah. Yakov Smirnov once said it best by saying, you label me, you negate me. Ain't that right? I don't know. It was either him or Kierkegaard. I can't remember. I digress. Bushkas, Baba Booey enthusiasts, lend me your hearts, your vodka, your ears. I have something to say. And what I need to say right now could fucking blow your minds or could be borscht on the floor. What I know is it's going to be worth your time. That's what I know. Because honestly, what are you going to do? Oh, I stand in cold. Oh, it's very cold all the time for very many hours for no joke. Oh, yeah, what's better? Oh, I stand in bread line for no bread for very many hours and less bread. You're cold. You're standing. Welcome to the party. As I was saying, Yakov Smirnov once said, in Mother Russia, free press write you, which I believe to be a true phrase because, I mean, I don't want to be stepping out of line, but I'm just saying family circus is not here in full force. That's all I got to know. I think it's going well.
No, we have to leave now. We have to leave. No, we have to leave now. We have to leave now. But why is it not working? Oh, crap. They're coming. And we're back. All right.
Holy shit. Jesus Christ, man. What a journey that was, John. I'm glad you were my fucking agent on that trip. John, it's those little things. It's like, it's the magic school bus of stupidity that we like to ride on a weekly basis, isn't it?
I feel that it seems like you're the most uncomfortable with the Safe Comedian segment of all the segments we have.
There's no such thing. And you are the worst Miss Frizz if we're doing magic school bus analogies, that you're the crazy, hey, come over here. We're in Russia. This is bullshit. Miss Frizz, you're going to sell me out to dry. Get out there and make some jokes there, my boy Pete. Open the door. Open the door. Horrible.
I don't open the door, buddy.
No, I know. If Miss Frizz is driving a bus at 88 miles an hour, John, what are you going to do? I'm going to shoot my boy Pete in the leg.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's nothing about hostage. Yeah, no, I just need to shoot him in the leg. I feel like. So if we could get that done, that'd be good. Jesus.
Hey, we got 3 messages. Those will be the last messages until we go into the green room. And then we're going to wrap this whole thing up, buddy.
All right, pal. I'm glad you're saying that. I'm glad you're bringing that up. So anyone who's here on the YouTubes, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for watching. We're figuring this out as we go. We're a goddamn basket case. We're romper room on vacation. It's some bullshit. It's literal unbelievable shit. But we have a lot of thoughts and processes and ideas. And I have pyrotechnics in the back. I've already lost a thumb, so I figure what's one more? Come on, John. You know the rest of the words. Back me up here. 2, 3, 4. I'm just saying. There's going to be a time, there will be a place, there will be a day when the green room is going to also be on the YouTubes. And I know what you're all thinking. You're like, oh, please, baby Jesus, fuck. No more. We can't handle it. There's no way we can fit that into our daily day schedules. But I think you can. I think there is a possibility. I think it's a special time for all of us. And we're going to explore that as a group, as a community, as a unit. We'll see what happens in the future. But until then, John, I'm going to pop these packets.
Well, Pete, until then, those who would like to actually explore the green room after the YouTubes, before we go, because that's in the future, tonight and for the next couple shows, it's exclusive to our Patreon members. So if you are a Patreon member and when the show ends and we go into the green room, we will continue the Zoom, but not into the YouTubes. And you can exclusively hang out with us there. So I just wanted to throw that out and we can pop them packets.
No, I'm 100% with you. I'm 100% with you. And I think we all need to reach out to a friend, to a coworker, to a parole officer, and get that code from someone, because there's only a few more weeks when that will be necessary. Until then we'll be like special home vacation videos, all the things that no one wants to see.
Yeah, this is exclusive. This is Studio 54. That's going to be cheap date.
Yeah. You know where you got Coke from? No, sorry. I'm Pop Buggles. You're right.
Dude, we need to have a drinking game where when Muse leaves a message, every time he says like, you have to take a shot. Dude, you guys might kill a fifth in a 1 minute time span.
Okay.
Love you, Muse.
Okay. If we're doing likes on Muse, I feel like will be one of our bingo card, but I feel like we need to keep it on. I don't know. But I was going to say, make it a little easier on the livers. So anytime he references a football player, everyone takes a drink. Anytime he references a football player unprovoked, if it's just like, we're talking about like, oh, it's a Wednesday and here's Henry Kissinger and here's the thing. And like, you know what Travis Kelce did? Like, Jesus Christ, man. Everybody drink. This motherfucker getting hammered because of this guy. God damn, I love you, Muse.
Wait, what? Game of Thrones is based on a true story?
Yep.
Tits and dragons?
Yep.
In everybody's day-to-day life. Maybe half of that's true in my life, certainly. It's the dragon, not it's the tits.
I'm saying 100%. Everybody, hear me out, Jules. Hear me out. Everybody has tits in their life. It's that special journey that you get to find your dragon. All of a sudden, it's a tits and dragon lifestyle that you live. I'm like, fuck all the haters. I welcome them because I'm a George R.R. Martin lifestyle enthusiast. Tits and dragons all the way, baby. Ain't that right, John?
I'd like to ask you why you use drugs. Different drugs for different things. I know, I think it's in my interest, in ours perhaps. Maybe the interest of the greater good. We just smoke a joint and calm down. It's been demonstrably proven that temper tantrum is not the best way to do interviews, and probably my life will be easier than yours too if I smoke a joint. If I were to sit here in a fit of anger and you saw me eating acid, if I were going to leave all the equipment, that cranks it up even worse.
Ooh. One of the best documentaries, documentary.
Aries, yeah.
Documentary. I was not going to say documentarian because the guys who did that one, not super great.
Yeah.
I love seeing classic 80s Hunter. Like, it was just, Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah.
Like a fucking animal. Just, we had the other one he did, because he's done a few, and he did interviews. Conan O'Brien went out and did a segment with him, which was great. That was a great one. But it was after his heyday. It was after the fucking spirit had left him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like anything that you were doing was you were reaching for. You were kind of almost induced to. I don't know. It was very, yeah, anything with Hunter, like you look back at those Woody Creeks, you look back at any of his,
when he was running for sheriff.
Oh, Jesus Christ, man. Like, it is ridiculous. It's so inspiring. So it just puts everything in line. Like, there's like all the pockets are filled, all the T's are crossed, all the I's are dotted. Like, it just, things make sense. Like, oh my God, like, oh shit, are you an animal? Like, I don't know, maybe. But is the world an animal? I don't know. Maybe I'm just part of the problem. Is an insane response to an insane world truly insane?
Right. Yeah, exactly.
I don't know, man. Like, you look at and it gives so much credence to, like, anyone who's out there. I highly recommend reading Hunter S. Thompson's books. I would say read Fear and Loathing on the Campaign Trail first, personally.
Yeah. Or Hell's Angels, one of those two.
Hell's Angels, but I would say Fear and Loathing on the Campaign Trail. So you get a feel for his writing. You get a feel for his tone. You're not driven by, I want to see what happens because I know the story. I know what I'm getting into. So there's no push for that. It's just the writing and the pictures that he paints in your head, which is fucking ridiculous. And then you're like, oh, I'm in. Sign me up. I'm all in. Then do Hell's Angels, which is ridiculous. And then Fear and Loathing, which is, it almost has become a trope because it's been so, it's like your favorite song you listen on the radio and you hear it come out. I was listening to the band for a year and you hear it and then it's played all the time. And all of a sudden, every time you hear this one song, like, fuck that song.
Yeah.
It's almost, Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas has almost become that because the people who don't understand it, my favorite movie is this because of drugs. Like, all right, I'm going to hang out with you for like maybe a weekend. That's it. That's it. We can't get past this unless you can read.
Or our college friend, Mormon friend, Danny, who said, I remember very distinctly, oh, I love that movie. It is advocating why not to do drugs. Like, just the blind side on both ends, losing every layer, all the humanity. Like the ones who are like, it's all about drugs. I love it. It's all about why not to do drugs. I love it. Oh,
right. There's a specific person. I don't know, man. And who are we? Who are we to say that we're right and they're wrong? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Granted, we're more in touch with the author and his writings and what he stood for. But at the same time, who are you to interpret life? Who are you? Interpret
Interpret.
Hey, I've got all these extra R's in my arsenal, and I want to use them tonight, John. I'm going to interpret everything around me. So dumb.
Well, and some of his later
Son
things
of a bitch.
are collections of his letters.
Right. Like On the
which
Road.
are all,
and they also
Rube.
made into a movie. Hey
Yeah.
Rube, which was was good, but it was an interesting. But they also made On the Road into another movie.
No, not On the Road, man. Not On the Road. I think you're thinking
that was
Rum Diary. Yeah, it very
Rum
much was.
Diaries.
I was letting you go for a little bit on that one. Proud Highway.
No.
That's the one you're talking about. The Proud Highway.
Yeah,
Another collection.
Proud
of it.
Highway.
Yeah, Proud Highway. Yeah. I'm looking at him right now. Kingdom of Fear.
No. Proud Highway was, and then, Kerouac was On the Road. No, it was On the Road. When he was going from South America on the motorcycle.
Right,
on the road. Right, he was on a road with a motorcycle. Fuck.
And Che Guevara. They were all there.
My boy Pete. How dare you, sir? This is what we call just enough knowledge to be dangerous. Just to hurt yourself and the loved ones around you. Folks, we're here every Tuesday, Thursday. Nope, not then. See, and that's why it hurts so bad.
All right, we riffed so much. Let's do pop those last two packets, and then we are plowing to the end.
All right, bud. I'm in. Hey.
Hi, you lovely people in the listening range. How are you? It's great to see you. I am doing good-ish.
There you go. Fucking every day above the grave was good one.
Space heater, and I'm currently in recovery. This thing had some jujitsu moves. I'm saying, man, it was rough. Anywho's, it's great to be here. It's great to see all you guys. I'm so glad I got to see you.
Oh, yeah.
And I hope. Oh, it's still going. Okay. I hope you'll have a good night. Doug, Julie, Randy, Muse, Desert Fox. I don't know who else is in here, but I feel like there's more.
Who there? Who that? Who talking now?
Like, yeah. Always good to see you. Always good to see you, love.
To interpret everything around you, Pete, I believe that involves some type of shroom type substance, which, hey bro, if you need any, you know where I'm at. I got one for you. But it's a long drive. Oh, wait, do you know what song that is? I only fucked it up just a tiny bit. Deb, I know you got this one. Julie, you probably do too. Love you guys.
Love yous. I'm saying, John, driving 6 hours ain't too far for a fucking mind change.
It's a nice little trip. Yeah. Driving 6 hours, that's a nice little trip.
It ain't.
Well, we're going to jump into one of our new segments. That's a short. This is where these super short segments, I will put a 5-minute timer on the clock and introduce the segment as precise as possible. We'll talk till the timer goes off, and then we'll get to put a button on it after the alarm sounds, because this is not the penciled down SATs. This week is, quote, this worthy goal, expanding the number of legal cannabis retailers. My boy Pete. Are you ready?
Hold on 1 second. Boom! I'm ready, John.
All right. And more recreational cannabis dispensaries are expected to open in New York now that the ban preventing the state from processing certain license applications has been lifted. Justice Kevin Bryant of the state Supreme Court lifted the ban last week, nearly 4 months after he was the one who placed it. He did so with a deal to settle 2 lawsuits brought against the state by people and companies who said they had been illegally excluded from applying for the first licenses to sell marijuana legally without a medical referral.
Boo!
So
Are you done?
A couple more dispensaries.
Boo! Hold on. Wait. Are you done? Boo! Continue.
As of last week, only 27 licenses had opened retail stores or begun making deliveries. Another 436 were held up by Justice Bryant's ban.
Boo! Is it my turn to talk?
Last thing, the settlement gives people social equity licenses, making them eligible for fee discounts and financial assistance, training the others to help from the state, training and other help from the state. And Hochul, governor, said, "quote We
Wait,
will."
whoa! Time out. Now I need to clarify.
Yeah.
No, I need to clarify. Like they said, they're giving training and support and help to people who are approved.
To in the bill, it's veterans and those who were arrested for marijuana offenses and put in prison are the first ones who get this help. Yes, financial assistance, training. And other help from the state.
Fuck my couch. All right, go ahead. Boo! Go ahead.
They are creating a program to increase veterans' participation in the cannabis industry. Last thing, Governor Hochul said the settlement, quote, will allow us to move toward this worthy goal, expanding the number of legal cannabis retailers as we continue our significant effort to shut down illegal storefronts. That's only half the time. We got 2.5 minutes. Go for it.
Oh, it's only half the time. You fucking yelled facts at me for 2 minutes and a half of the... John, shut the fuck up. Is this thing on? Check. Testing. Boo! Here's the deal, John. It doesn't work on any motherfucking level. It doesn't help anywhere, anytime, anyhow. As a consumer, it's great. You can get the weird shit that you want. Oh, give me a weird fucking dab infused, not even dabs. You can dabs from people now. Fucking great fucking street deals. But like, oh, these are the special plug and play pens or the 5 fucking thread cartridge or the fucking bullshit. Like no one makes those. And if they do, like, you're a fucking asshole if you make them. Like what is your fucking gimmick, bro? What is your shit? Like, that's bullshit. I would never buy a pen from the fucking street. I would, however, buy fucking flour or concentrate or anything else, because not only do you get a fucking great price, fuck the taxes. I don't know what your shit is in New York, but in California, it's stupid. I dare you to go get flowers. Like, oh, it's fucking $15 a fucking eighth. Like, yeah, okay, all right, $15, cool. Not that I would ever do that. I would never do that.
No.
Christ, I need to say, I would
bulk
never
is better.
do that. I would never do that. But your $15 eighth turns into like 27, 32. Like, it's stupid, ridiculous. You get a cartridge pen for 45 and it's like 57. So it's like $11, $12, $13 in tax that you're paying for anything out the door per item, right? Like, you're looking at this bullshit, and the flour you're getting, no bueno. Half of it, you don't get to finger fuck. Like, I don't know about you, but I like to fucking finger my weed. You're gonna be inside me. I want to be inside you right now. That's our deal. John, I think you know, number one. And if you fucking succumb to that bullshit, you, sir, are a bullshit consumer. I'm not done yet, John. Number 3. I'm putting a button on this motherfucker.
Do it, buddy.
God damn it. Shit. No, I was in the middle of it. Shit weed, John. I dare you to buy flour that is not a pre-rolled with diamond infused, that's fucking keef lace, that's all bullshit in a fucking 4-pack for $40. Stupid as fuck. That's they're half-gram joints. Like, what am I doing with my life? What am I fucking becoming? Like, this is bullshit. I dare you to get flowers that are as good as anything that the homies are growing. I dare you. If you're getting flowers, do not go to the fucking legal. Do not literally call John or myself. Literally.
Allegedly.
Literally. Fuck, John. That is all I have to say about that.
There you go, buddy. Nice button. You know what? Dub is there. Let's pop that last one, and we are going into our final segment.
Oh, look at you. Now you're
changing rules for Dub. All right.
What's going to happen when you meet Smoking Joe? And I said, Joe's going to come out smoking, and I ain't going to be joking. I'll be pecking and a poking, pouring water on his smoking. Then this might shock and amaze you, but I will destroy Joe Frazier. Some people say, you better watch Joe Frazier. He's awful strong. I said, tell him to try a band roll on.
This guy, he gets it.
So for a short of fame, catchphrase and wig and the jokes are lame. He's got no style, he's got no grace. He's banal and facile, he's a fat waste of space. Yeah. Everybody sing that last line. 1, 2, 3. He's banal and facile, he's a fat waste of space. See his pot nose face. Again, see his mother's face. Again, see his mother's face.
Here's the deal. Number one, we're taking to Broadway. Number two, I need you there with us, bud.
I think it only went to off-Broadway, actually.
No, I don't give a shit. It's two-sided the musical. Live on Broadway, bitches.
Lazarus? I think it was Lazarus. Anyway, let's do a shot and finish this episode up. Oh.
We're drinking. Turns out past Pete thought highly of future Pete and poured him a shot.
Hey,
so I'm ready, bud. Let's do it.
Cheers.
Cheers. Bink, bink, bink.
And cheers, Pete, because we're mixing things up. We're changing things around. We're kind of fiddling with the format. Our fun segment that's going to finish this episode up is not going to be the standard long-winded script that I normally have, but is a couple of quotes, a couple of bullet points, and jumping off points. What do you think about that, my friend?
It's interesting. I like what you're putting down, John. I'm humming a few bars. I feel like I can dance to it.
I know you can. I know you can.
Let's see what the tempo's like, and we'll go from there, bud. One of my favorite things, folks. Here's a little behind the scenes information of how the sausage is made. John has made every giant decision for the show ever. I make all the stupid ones, day-to-day mundane bullshit. John makes all the giant ones. Oh, that's what happens now. Jesus Christ, that's our format? Yeah. Turns out we got a little fun segment, little change up. I'm super excited. John, we're on pins and needles. What do you have for us, my friend?
Well, it's definitely something you can dance to because we're going to talk about ROCKSTAR. Dolly Parton's rock album.
Boo! I was saying the energy drink. Fuck yeah, bro. Have you ever been to fucking quad racing? Hell yeah, ROCKSTAR, brought to you by Fuck Yeah. Flat build hats and nautical star tattoos. Fuck yeah. Rockstar. Grab her by the pusser.
Oh, yeah. Rum, right? Rum.
Oh, that's Rockstar, baby. I don't know where you're coming from. I can't type everything and like come back, but I can say grab by the pusser and like people know he said my name. I said your name. I said your pusser. Wait, it would have to be our pusser.
That's right. That's right. Rockstar. Rolling Stone magazine quote: 56 years and 49 albums into her music career, Dolly Parton has a new milestone to celebrate. The country legend's album Rockstar recently became the singer's highest charting LP ever, debuting at number 3 on the Billboard 200 chart. End quote.
All right. Let's all fucking slow things down. Let's all fucking slow things down. So Dolly Parton just became you're saying just recently in the last became the number 1 of the Billboard's top
She reached number 3, but it was her personal best-selling LP ever.
Right. And it was a cover that she did. Is that correct?
No.
Rockstar?
There's a lot of covers, you're correct, but it's so much more than that. I take it. I'm glad you're going in blind because I'm excited for this one, man. I'm so excited about this one.
Oh, I'm so glad you are too, John. It's like the first time I visited the best little whorehouse in Texas. There were no whores. I watched that video VHS when my parents were gone. I was like, I saw no titties in the entire thing.
Clint Eastwood sang.
I know it is bullshit. It's like fast forward, show me your titty. Nothing. John. Nothing.
They didn't really even work 9 to 5. Anyway.
Yeah.
All right.
Tell me how Dolly Parton fucked this up for me again, John.
Well, from dollyparton.com. Quote, Dolly Parton joined forces with some of rock music's most legendary artists, along with today's biggest stars, for her first ever rock album, Rockstar. Inspired by her...
I don't know why, because it just made me think of, and I sent it to you, I sent it to a few people, of Reading Rainbow mixed with DMX. Butterflies in the sky, suck my dick. I can fly twice as high. Yeah. Just take a look. It's in a book. John, I'm just saying, of course, if you had Dolly Parton and DMX, I would definitely listen to that fucking release.
So inspired by her albums. 2022. Inspired by.
We know what that means, John.
Based upon.
Fuck. And that's how she gets us. Dolly gets us every time, John. Every time.
2022 induction into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Dolly teamed up with an all-star roster of musicians for the 30-song collection, which includes 9
from DMX. Suck my dick.
9 DMX originals, 9 original tracks, and 21 iconic rock anthems. End quote.
Okay, so how many compilations and who were they, John? I need to know that, and I need to know how many were DMX, because I think DMX should have done all of them, and I'm going to sing all of the compilations as DMX would have pitched them.
So the quote is a little misleading, obviously, because they're all new recordings. So it's not a compilation album. It is all new, 9 originals.
Oh, yeah.
But you're right, and that's 17. Why I'm so excited about this, because
who else?
I am going to tell you. I'm going to tell you.
I can't wait. I'm bated. Do you see me? Bated breath.
Released on November 17th, clocking in at 141 minutes and 18 seconds, this 30-track album is no little task. When Dolly says she's going to do something, she does something all the way. Anything worth doing is worth doing right.
Y'all ever been to Dollywood? Fuck yeah, Dolly!
So, first two tracks, a couple of originals. Rockstar with Richie Sambora from Bon Jovi, and World on Fire, just on her own. Number 3, Every Breath You Take with Sting.
Okay.
Number 4, Open Arms with Steve Perry. Didn't expect that one, did you?
No, I did not. Is he still alive?
Yeah, he sounds pretty good.
Wow. Okay. Like that changes my whole comedy spectrum because now I can make jokes about him. If he's still alive, I thought he was dead. All right, we're
good. Magic Man.
I stopped doing the Journey psych outs because I thought he was dead. John.
He's alive. Steve Perry.
Steve Perry.
You should have been go home. No.
Come on, John. You know the rest of the words. Okay.
Magic Man, number 5, with Ann Wilson of Art, and special guest Howard Leese of Bad Company.
Jesus Christ. And which song, what did they do for Bad Company? Did they do a Queen song or did they do a Bad Company song?
No, he just played guitar for that one, for Magic Man. He's a Magic Man.
For Magic Man.
Yeah, which, Ann Wilson of Heart. Right, it's a Heart song.
Now, Dolly.
There you go.
Uh-huh.
Long as I can see the light. With John Fogerty.
Even though you can suck my dick.
CC up. Another original written with longtime collaborator Kent Wells. Either Or is the name of that one, and it features Kid Rock.
All right. Yeah. All right. Fair enough. So she features Kid Rock and who else on what song?
Her song. It's her song, Either Or, and it's a duet. It's not a little thing. It's a full duet.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Is it a love song? Is it a fight song? Is it like, does he get to wear American flag shorts?
I haven't seen the video.
All right. Fair enough.
Another original with Kent Wells, I Want You Back is the name of that one, and it features Steven Tyler and special guest Warren Haynes of the Allman Brothers.
Lately, crazy, Dolly, I am hazy. All right, if we get Steven to just say those words, we can definitely make a hit. I think we definitely do that.
What has rock and roll ever done for you? Featuring Stevie Nicks and special guest Waddy Watchell, guitarist for like everyone. Purple Rain, no Prince for this one.
What? Oh, sorry, little John.
He just popped in.
What?
Okay, Baby, I Love Your Way with Peter
Baby
Frampton.
got back with Sir Mix-a-Lot.
Right, yeah, he came back for it.
Yeah. This is what it sounds like when doves cry. With Prince featured.
So Peter Frampton for Baby, I Love Your Way. I Hate Myself for Loving You with Joan Jett and the Blackhearts.
All right, but it's been a great week of music because Lil Wayne and 2 Chainz also released an album, which was fucking fire.
Nice.
Don.
Nice.
I don't have all the tracks. I'll pull them up. But they didn't feature DMX like Dolly did. And I feel like that's the big takeaway. She understands music and musicianship.
All right. We're up to 13. 13 Night Moves with Chris Stapleton. 14 Wrecking Ball featuring Miley Cyrus, who is her goddaughter.
Now you're talking my language. That shit I felt like a plastic bag floating in the wind last time I was a wrecking ball.
You know those are two
Look
different
that
songs, right?
No, John, look that shit up and tell me I was not the same person. I came in like a plastic bag, floating
Fireworks.
all on the wind. Come on, John. Bring me down.
I can't get no satisfaction, not with the Stones, but with Pink and Brandy Carlisle.
To me, it sounds like she didn't have the money. Sounds like Dolly's poor to me. You to fucking get the Stones if you're doing Satisfaction. Fuck you, Pink. You're no fucking Mick Jagger.
Fantastic. Keep on Loving You with Kevin Cronin of REO Speedwagon. Heart of Glass with Debbie Harry of Blondie. Don't Let the Sun Go Down on Me with Elton John.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sir Elton John.
I know that version. That's a pretty good one. Tried to Rock and Roll Me with Melissa Etheridge. Stairway to Heaven with Lizzo and Sasha Flute. We Are the Champions. No Freddie Mercury on that one. Bygones, another original with Rob Halford of Judas Priest.
Jesus Christ, huh?
Nikki Sixx of Motley Crue. And John 5 of Marilyn Manson, and White Zombie and Motley Crue, the guitarist.
Well, we got to end the show because I got to download the album. And
okay, we're up to 23. My Blue Tears with another original with Simon Le Bon of Duran Duran.
Jesus Christ. Okay, continue. You're good.
What's up?
Ears.
What's up with Linda Perry of Four Non Blondes? You're No Good with Emmylou Harris and Sheryl Crow. Heartbreaker with Pat Benatar and Neil Giraldo, her spouse and musical partner. Bittersweet, another original with Michael McDonald of the Doobie Brothers.
Wait, who's her spouse?
Pat Benatar's spouse is Neil Giraldo.
Oh,
Giraldo.
I don't know.
Yeah.
For some reason, I equated that to Rico Suave. Today you tell me something, y mañana otra cosa. Ain't got nobody, baby. Bum, bum, bum. All right, but not him. Fair enough.
Not him.
Not him.
And they so Bittersweet, the Doobie Brother dude. I Dreamed About Elvis, her final original on the album, which features Ronnie McDonald, who also did an Elvis tribute song in 1977, with a special guest, the Jordanaires. That lovely quartet.
I had dreamed about Elvis. This one time I put my finger in Elvis's old loop patootie. Yeah, dude. John,
2 songs left.
All right, fair enough. Oh, it's a big track. You get your money's worth, folks. If you download the whole album now, you too could have Dolly's Tickets to Dreamland Dolly.
And we talked about that stupid AI thing that Paul was doing, and you're like, that's the new Beatles song, ? I was like, no, this is the new Beatles reunion, because it's actually Paul and Ringo Starr in the studio recording with Dolly doing a cover of Let It Be, which also has Peter Frampton and Mick Fleetwood of Fleetwood Mac.
No.
Yeah.
No. It has Bruce Willis. It has fucking Fred Astaire. It has Ginger Rogers. No, John. Any of that? No. Fucking Skynet called. They said, no, John. We do not believe in it. We won't support it. And we will not play it in our stations.
And my boy Pete, what is the song that you will yell for a cover band to play down south from the back of the room? What song is that?
Play Freebird! You ain't leaving here live unless you play Freebird!
Is how she finishes the album with number 30, which features Ronnie Van Zant, special guest Gary Ronsington, Artemis Pyle, and the Artemis Pyle Band, which is basically Leonard Skinner.
Leonard Skinner, which is full on Skinner, basically. Oh.
It's like, how can you best Let It Be with Paul McCartney and Ringo Starr? Oh, Leonard Skinner getting back together for Freebird, and it's a 12-minute version. It's longer than the original.
I gotta put on my gloves. Oh lordy, I have the vapors.
So good, man.
No, the whole thing, because she knows I scream, you ain't leaving here alive unless you play Freebird. Oh. All right, everybody, that has been the Two-Sided Pod. I got to get the fuck out to go ahead and download this album.
While you're doing that, I'll say our source. No, you know what? I just want to say, dude, there's a podcast called, not by her, there's a podcast called Dolly Parton's World. And the host of it basically makes the case for her being the great unifier of all the artists in America across all genres. She is the great unifier. If nothing else, this album shows so much more of that.
No. Don't put that fucking
DMX is a hidden track. DMX is a hidden track.
John, I need you to not put that evil out in the world, man. Because as soon as you start saying that, that's how people get shot, or then people get killed, or people fucking no. She's not. She ain't shit. She ain't shit. Love her music. Let's all get together and fucking go to Dollywood and fucking hang out with
listen to ROCKSTAR.
Yeah, but not the great unifier. John, don't fucking put that evil out there.
All right. Sources for this episode of Two-Sided have been, first segment, New York Magazine, MSNBC, Reuters, the New Yorker magazine, The Hill, Politico, The Washington Post, and the AP News. Second segment, Rolling Stone Mag, DollyParton.com, and ROCKSTAR, the album, obviously, was the main source. And the short was the New York Times. Done.
No, you did good work. Turns out my paths sans writing. So I thought I had all my resources here. I thought I had all the references, but it turns out you must be Mother Suit, John. So I'm going on a limb and say I respect your choices, your research, and I defer to you. I don't support it. I don't believe in it, but I defer.
All right. Well, get that shot ready. And while you're doing that, my boy Pete, speaking of deferring, is there anything from this episode you'd like to take a second glance at, a second look, a second thought, a second opinion? This is Pete's Retraction Corner.
John, how could I possibly have any second glance, second look, second opinion on anything that happened? Because I believe this was the best show ever since you decided to talk about beehives. That was my favorite. Just so you know, I had a great time with bees. I had a second greatest time tonight. I don't know if it says something about you, it says something about me, but I think I have nothing to retract, and I think we're doing better as a people. Ain't that right, John?
That's right, buddy. Hey, cheers to you for the second best show, according to my boy Pete.
Yeah! Second best show, Johnny Boy!
Like, ow. You're welcome for listening. And thank you, everybody, for listening tonight. We have our open chat show continuing for those listening live on the Stereo app right now. So if you're hearing this later and want to join us in the green room for our after show wind downs, or want to throw some topics out there, email twosidedpod@gmail.com. That's TWO sidedpod@gmail.com. That's a wrap for tonight. I'm John L. Peacock out in Brooklyn, New York.
I'm my boy Pete in Southern California, still wearing gloves.
And this was our show. You can eavesdrop wherever you get your podcast and even join us live, both on our YouTube channel, handle @2sidedpod, all one word, and the Stereo app every Tuesday, 8 p.m. Pacific, 11 p.m. Eastern, as we talk about the two sides of life, the serious and the fun, here on Two-Sided. Love you, Pete.
I love you too, John. We're also on all our We're on Spotify. We're on Instagram. We have a new TikTok.